And hello, everybody, Mission Baseball Academy. We're on the west side of San Antonio. Mike Thompson here for you. This non-conference matchup between your OLLU Saints and the Spirit of Ottawa University out of Surprise, Arizona.
Noah Rodriguez.
Saints coming into this one
Right fielder number
with a 4-7 record. Taking on Ottawa, Arizona, comes in with a 7-7 record. On the mound for the Saints in this one is going to be Ram Maldonado. Defensively for the Saints today, Jacob Montejano in right field, Noel Rodriguez in center, Andrew Clark in right field, Jacob Mitchell first base.
Second base, number 1.
Over at first base, Ryan Chapa. Over at second, Tyler Revere is at short. Connor Davis, third base, and Rolo Robert Lopez behind the plate. Going up against
assistant coaches
Ottawa. And on the mound again, Ram Maldonado coming in here to get the start for the Saints here. And Maldonado on the season, coming in today with an 0-1 record, 5.23 earned run average, 13 strikeouts, 6 walks on the year, in 10 and a third innings. And we'll take a quick break as you're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
Let us remember.
And welcome as the Saints 4-7 on the year, taking on the 7-7 Ottawa Spirit out of Surprise, Arizona. Ram Maldonado on the mound. Last time Ram was up was last Thursday against Midland. Pitched 5 innings. Gave 1 run, 1 earned. Struck out 7 and walked 2. And the no decision on that one. It's taking on Ottawa. Ottawa coming in here as the batting or the lineup here Leading off things are going to be Jared Crockett in left field. The DH, Ben Lewis. In the 2 spot, Adrian Salazar, shortstop, batting third. In the cleanup is going to be center fielder Elijah
Leading off for the Spirit,
Salea.
left fielder, number
Dion
1,
Reese,
Jared
the
Crockett.
catcher in the 5 spot. Jordan Hollins, first base. In 6th, 7th spot, right fielder T.D. Walker in the 7. Second base, Fernando Lugo. In the 8th spot, 9th spot, Kobe Tinsley, third baseman. Again, leading things off is Jared Crockett. Crockett, 528 on the year with 8 RBIs, 553 on the on-base percentage. It's the senior out of Westminster, Colorado, and a Mesa Community College transfer. The first pitch from Maldonado up and in for a ball, 1-0 the count. Maldonado, a nice job last Thursday against Midland, got a no decision. The Saints lost that one 4-3. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Maldonado 7 strikeouts in just 5 innings pitched. Now comes up with a 2-0 count on Crockett, who will foul that one down to left field side, out of play. As 2 balls and 1 strike now the count here, the top half of the first inning. Missions Baseball Academy on the southwest side of town. It's a few miles from campus. It's our 3rd Saints sporting event we've covered today. It's 3-1 the count. As soccer had their home opener against Jarvis Christian. Women come away with a 2-0 win and the men 4-0 victory. Up high, ball 4.
Designated hitter, number 7, Ben Lewis.
So runner at first now with nobody out. Ben Lewis, the DH, coming up. This is the first of a 4-game series. It's 1 9-inning here today. Doubleheader starting at noon tomorrow, 2 7 innings, and then we'll finish off with a 9-inning affair starting noon on Saturday. As Ben Lewis steps up here. Senior out of Scottsdale, Arizona. As Maldonado throws over to first base. It's Crockett back. Ram Maldonado. The throw again. Over to first. Ram, a junior out of McAllen, Texas. The UT-RGV transfer. Maldonado. Lopez sets up. First pitch there to Lewis is going to be off the plate for a ball, 1-0 the count. 1 ball, no strikes. That's going to be off the plate, ball 2-0 the count. Here to Lewis, 275 on the year. 5 RBIs, 340 on base percentage. Looks at that for the strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to count here. There's Lewis getting a little info from the home plate umpire about that pitch. Throw back over the first. It's 2-1. So the count here on Lewis. Last time out, Lewis went 0 for 4 against the Masters back on the 27th. And a throw back again. Watching Crockett tight over at first base. It's 2 balls, 1 strike here. That one bounced Tyler. Steps on the bag over the first. 6-3 on the double play, 2 away. Pitcher's best friend there.
Shortstop, number 2, Adrian Salazar.
So Adrian Salazar, the shortstop, coming up to the plate. With 2 away here in the top half of the first inning. Salazar, senior out of Glendale, Arizona. The pitch here from Maldonado. Just on the quarter there for a strike on the outside edge here. So no balls, 1 strike here to Salazar. Swings and misses that one. The count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. That's Elijah Salea, the on-deck circle. Salazar, a .392 hitter with 12 RBIs this year. .460 on base. And look out. That one fouled. The count stays 0-2. Salazar went 1 for 5 and scored a run against the Masters his last time out.
I win.
And a pitch there for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Maldonado. That one trying to get at the hook back in, and it just kind of hangs outside there off the plate, evening up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's up in the air to left. That's Clar underneath it. 3 away they go. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. Bottom of the first, Saints get their first at bat. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network. Bottom half of the first inning, still scoreless here from Missions Baseball Academy as Anthony Quadracci to the plate. 6'2" pitcher, right-hander, who on the season is 2-1, 24 1/3 innings pitched, 4.07 earned run average, 4-3 for the career with a career earned run average of 5.13, 34 career strikeouts, 23 career walks. As he gets ready to face the Saints here. Defensively for Ottawa, Walker in right, Salea in center, Crockett in left, Hollins at first, Lugo second, Salazar third, Salazar short, Tinsley at third, Reese behind the plate. Quadracci in on the mound. Saints batting. Noah Rodriguez will lead things off in the 1 spot. Jacob Montejano in the number 2 spot. Jose Diaz in third. Cleanup is going to be Jacob Mitchell. Matthew Clar in the 5 spot. Robert Lopez in the 6 spot. Connor Dayton, 7th spot. Tyler Vivier in 8th. And ending things out in the 9 spot, Ryan Chapa. As Noah Rodriguez steps up to the plate. .351 with a couple of RBIs now this season. And he's done quite the job there this year from the triples with 2 triples now in the season, 2 this last weekend. First pitch there is going to be a strike. Would have won the count on Noah Rodriguez. Last time out went 2 for 4. It scored a run against Midland and drove a run in as well. And watches that strike of the count. 0-2 now to Rodriguez. With Jacob Montejano, the right fielder, on deck. 0-2 pitch coming here. As watches 1-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the bottom half of the first, still scoreless for Missions Baseball Academy. Router over to third. And mishandling the play there, Tinsley. So a runner aboard on an error starting off here. We'll get the lead off aboard.
Right fielder,
bring up
number 15, Jacob Montejano.
Montejano now to the plate.
Error.
So Montejano will be at first. Montejano, 2 stolen bases this season, 11 for his career. As Montejano steps up here. And that's a piece of it foul. So no balls, 1 strike there. Runner goes. Hit run, and that's going to go and caught. And going to be a double play. And so, hoping for it to drop, and didn't happen. And Zelaya comes up with the catch. And quickly 2 down now.
Number 51.
That'll bring up Jose Diaz to the plate.
Hitter, Jose Diaz.
Living life with no regrets. Designer when I get dressed. Summertime I want to fresh. Put a leg
So Jose Diaz comes to the plate now with 2 outs. What? Hoping for something a little different. That's inside for a ball. Jose Diaz with 51 on today. A little change from the normal. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count now on Diaz. A uniform issue. Looks out for a ball. And a called strike. 2-2. So going with 51. Which was the number of Bernie Williams, Yankee center fielder of the 90s, early part of 2000. Watches that one away. And that'll put the count full 3-2. So I guess if you're going to pick a number, Bernie Williams isn't a bad one to pick. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Ball 4.
First base.
So a runner back at first now with 1 out.
Mitchell.
There's Jacob Mitchell coming up to the plate with 2 outs. Runner at first, Diaz. Diaz, a threat to steal. Team's all-time leader in steals. 60 for his career. The lead off of first there is Mitchell. It's an 0-1 count. Watches that one off the plate, just missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Jacob Mitchell steps up there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Junior from Harker Heights, Texas, watches that low for a ball, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Diaz leading off. Bag there at first. And the pitch. Fouls it off opposite way. And that'll leaving it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, bottom of the first, still scoreless. It's 3-2 count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runner will go with the pitch. And right over to second. Lugo to first. And 4-3 will end it. No runs. No hits.
No score.
1 left. We'll head to the second. Still scoreless. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network. Top of the second. Still scoreless here at Missions Baseball Academy. Make sure you follow the Saints on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Use the hashtag OLLU Baseball. And for more information on Saints Athletics, go to the fabulous website, www.ollusaintsathletics.com. So leading things off here, the cleanup hitter is Elijah Salaya to the plate here. Salaya steps up here. And the pitch from Maldonado. It's going to be there for a strike. So no balls, 1 strike to count on Salaya. And that's going to be fouled back there, getting a piece of it. The count 0-2 on Salaya. Salaya, senior from Surprise, Arizona. Transfer from Arkansas, Monticello. I believe it's Monticello, Arkansas, not Monticello, I think. I know in Northeast Texas there's a Monticello, Texas, and I was kind of figuring might go with the same pronunciation. A strike 3 there.
Catcher, number 3, Dion Reese.
So 1 out. Now Dion Reese to the plate. So Reese comes up here after the strikeout, and that's Maldonado picks up his first strikeout of the game. Now with 1 out here in the top of the second. Pitch. He's using the fastball there to get the first strike, 0-1. Trying to put some pressure on these batters with the first pitch. That one, about 84 on that one. It'll be grounded over to Chop at first and 2 away. So 2 outs, and that is going to bring up Jordan Hollins to the plate. So Hollins comes up here, 2 away here in the top of the first inning. Yeah, the first pitch coming here from Maldonado. So Hollins, a senior from Stone Mountain, Georgia. The Texas Southern transfer. The first pitch is there, a ball, 1-0 the count. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs here. Hollins 265 on the year, 4 RBIs. That pitch is off the zone there for a ball on 2-0. Maldonado tried to paint that outside edge here this inning. That one again, but that's going to be flied over to right. Running, it's going to find its way fair.
Foul ball.
Oh, foul ball. Never take your foul signals from the first base coach. It's going to be fair every time. So 2-1 the count. Montejano now playing a little closer down the line. A little gap there. And that's fouled away, 2-2. Defensively, they're playing him to go opposite field. This Rodriguez a little off towards the gap. And leaving, if he pulls down the left field line, he's got a ways he can run. Asked if he went, says he didn't, so 3-2 the count. Full count here with 2 outs here in the second. As Clark is well away from the line and left. So 3 balls, 2 strikes at the pitch, and he does go opposite field. So the Saints following the scouting report there, but he is able to get the base hit. First hit of the game, and the runner at first now.
Fielder, number 24, T.D. Walker.
So that'll bring up T.D. Walker to the plate, the right fielder. Grafton, Wisconsin. 2 outs, and that one's low and in on the ball there. 1-0 the count to Walker. Walker 192 on the year with 6 RBIs. Here in the 7th spot. 1 aboard and 2 outs. Went to his last time out against the Masters back on the 25th. And Fernando Lugo in the on-deck circle for the Spirit. And the 1-0 throws over to first. As Jordan Hollins retreats safely back. It's 1 ball, no strikes here. And the 0-1. And again, caught him. Throw over to second. Makes the tag. And he's out of there. So, no runs, one hit, no one left. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless. You're watching
No runs, one
Saints
hit,
baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
no errors.
And welcome back. Bottom of the second inning.
The second inning.
As Matthew Clark will lead things off.
Matthew Clark.
Clark 238 on the year with an RBI for the San Antonio native. Steps up to the bag. But 1 for 3 has scored a run and walked against Midland back on Sunday, his last time out. The first pitch is going to be a ball, 1-0 the count to Clark. That hit on Sunday was the first time he had gotten a hit since Central Methodist game back on the 6th of February. A bit of a slump. Had gone 0 for 7, or actually 0 for 8 before that. As 2 balls, 1 strike to count to Clark here in the bottom half of the second inning. Arson's at the center. And underneath it, without a problem, Sandler gets it. And one away.
Catcher, number 22, Robert Lopez.
So that's going to bring up the catcher, Robert Lopez, to the plate. San Antonio native, UIW transfer. .233 on the year with 7 RBIs. Pitch there off the plate there for a ball, 1-0 the count there to Rolo. And the 1-0 pitch. That one catches the outside for a strike, 1-1 the count. Rolo now the 6th spot in the lineup here today. Moving down a spot. Watches that one for a ball. The count 2-1. That one grounded over to short. That's Salazar to first. And 2 up and 2 down now.
Third base, number 5.
So that's going to bring up Connor Dayton, the third baseman, to the plate. So Connor steps up there. It's 400 on the year, 4 out of 10. That's fouled off in the count of 1-1. 4 hits and 10 at-bats this year. 2 for 3 his last time against Midland back on Sunday. One of them was a double and had a couple of RBIs. He now has 2 RBIs on the year. 0-1 pitch coming. That's off the plate ball. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to count here. And that one's slow roller over to third. Tinsley throws it, gets it. It was close. He almost pulled him off the bag there.
No error.
But that'll do it in order. 1, 2, 3, they go. Head to the third, still scoreless. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
T.D. Walker.
And welcome back. T.D. Walker back up to the plate as he gets to redo from his last plate appearance where he was left at the plate after Hollins was caught trying to steal second. Was picked off. Walker 192 on the year. That's off the plate for a ball, 1-0 the count for Walker. Walker had a hit against the Masters back on the 25th, and he had a couple of hits against Arizona Christian the game before that. As a strike evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Out of the Golden State Athletic Conference, Ottawa University out of Arizona, the Spirit. Remember in all sports except football. Football, they remember the Sooner Athletic, where they play in the same conference with Texas Wesleyan, Sagu, John Brown University, Texas College, who is a member of the Sooner for football, since the Red River does not have football. 3 balls and a strike here. Watches that one for a strike. And the count goes 3-2. So Maldonado has pitched well here. 3 balls, 2 strikes now in the top half of the 3rd inning. And ball 4. So we'll give up the walk, and so a runner aboard.
Base, number 15, Fernando Lugo.
As Fernando Lugo makes his way up to the plate. Lugo, the second baseman. Went 1 for 4 against the Masters his last time out. Had 4 hits in that whole series against the Masters, and that's going to be bunted foul. Lugo trying to advance the runner there. No one won the count. But he went 4 for 12 against the Masters in that 4-game series. And it's hit safely in 3 of his previous 4 games. The 304 hitter with 7 RBIs. He's got a 448 on-base percentage. And a throw again over the first. Lugo out of Phoenix, Arizona. Local, right there. Surprise, just outside Phoenix, one of the suburbs. That runner goes, and OLLU loses the ball. And going to be safe at second. There is Walker. So runner now in scoring position. So the first base runner to reach second today. Here with nobody out in the top of the third. As Lugo steps back in. The ball's 2 strikes. Maldonado. The pitch up and away for a ball. It's 1-2. Maldonado, the team leader in strikeouts this year with 13 total. 7 of them came in his last outing. Now 14 actually on the season with the strikeout today. But half of those came against Midland last Thursday. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes here, the count. And that's fouled back and stays 1-2. There to Lugo with Kobe Tinsley, third baseman, on deck. And then the top of the order awaiting. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 coming here from Maldonado. And again, fouled back. One ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. And again, Lugo fighting off the pitch. It's Maldonado. And it's back up to the mound. Again, first of 4 games for the Saints here. 1 here today, 2 tomorrow, and 1 on Saturday. And the Saints will be back next weekend as conference begins. Doubleheader on the 12th and on the 13th. Friday and Saturday. 1 o'clock start time for both. I believe on Saturday we might only get game 2 of the doubleheader. So I think we'll be covering soccer against the University of the Southwest. But it will probably be on the Facebook page here. So that's a ball. So count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And after that, they will hit the road, take on Texas Lutheran on the 16th, and a doubleheader up in Hawkins, Texas against Jarvis Christian on the 19th and the 20th. 4-game series for that. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be Tyler charging over to first. 1 away. The runner advances to third.
Third base, number 11, Kobe Tinsley.
So Lugo does his job, advances the runner to third, and Sal runner at third with 1 out. As Kobe Tinsley, third baseman, comes up to the plate. Tinsley, 167 hitter on the year. He's 3 hits and 18 at bats. It's the 9th game he's played in. Hasn't had a hit since 25th against the Masters. 1 for 2 and scored a run. But he's 0 for his last 5. That Rolo losing it. Picks it up there. That's 1 ball. No strikes. The count on Tinsley. 167 the average. 286 on base, though. Steps back into the box. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. And the pitch. OLLU does a good job of staying in front of that one. It's 2-0 now, the count. On Tinsley. Senior from Scottsdale, Arizona. Glendale Community College transfer. 2-0 pitch. There for a strike and 2-1 now. Showing butt, pulls it back, and it's going to be outside ball. 3-1 the count now on Tinsley. So 3-1 count to Tinsley with the top of the order on deck. That's Tyler. Throw over to first. 2 away, but a run scores. And so Ottawa will take a 1-0 lead here. The top of the 3rd inning.
Jared Crockett.
So Jared Crockett will come up with 2 outs. Crockett walked his first time out. Was caught in a double play. So Ottawa scoring the old 80s St. Louis Cardinal way. Steal a base, sacrifice over, sacrifice again. And I'll take the 1-0 lead here. No balls, 1 strike. It's with a Cub fan next to me, probably doesn't want to enjoy hearing about the St. Louis Cardinals from the 80s. So 0-2 the count. They're on Crockett. Crockett 528. 8 RBIs this season. I'll put the bases empty in 2 outs. That's a grounder. That's just past Chapa. So a hit and a runner aboard again here with 2 outs.
Number 7, Ben Lewis.
So Ben Lewis, the DH, will come up. Lewis 0 for 1, grounded into the 6-3 double play. His last time up. Yeah, the pitch here to Lewis. This pitch is going to be low ball. Want to know the count. And the throw to watch Crockett back over. Crockett does have 4 stolen bases this season. 17 for his career. That's foul. The count will go 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. With 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. And Ottawa already 1 run across. And the 1-2 pitch coming. Runner goes, throws again. And got him. And second pickoff there. And that'll do it. We'll head to the bottom half of the 3rd. Saints trailing now 1-0. Saints up to the plate. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
for the Saints shortstop, number 30.
And welcome back.
Tyler Vivier.
So Tyler Vivier to lead things off here. And if you're wondering why the Saints are so set on checking the runners at first, 30 stolen bases on the season. So Tyler's first pitch is going to be an out. And one away quickly here in the bottom of the third. But 30 stolen bases as a team for them this year.
Number 1, Ryan Chapa.
And look at the Saints in contrast, just 2 on the season. So Ryan Chapa coming up with 1 out here now, bottom of third inning. Saints trailing 1-0. And the strike. 1-1 the count. And swings. Misses that one on Chapa. The count. No balls, 2 strikes.
The music is quiet.
Oh, okay.
So that's what the dugout said. So.
Okay, no problem. Thanks.
So no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here. That'll be just off the plate. Ball. 1-2. Now to Ryan Chapa. Chapa 100 on the year. It's 2-2 the count. Chapa got to hit his first at bat. 0 for 9 since then. 2-2. Grounder to short. Salazar. First. 2 away. And that'll bring up the top of the order. So top of the order now.
Noah Rodriguez.
As the Saints with a 1-0 lead. Pardon, Saints trailing 1-0 here. At the bottom of the third. That's Noah Rodriguez. That's fouled. 1-1 the count. Noah Rodriguez. So ball's 1 strike. He reached base on an error his last time up, but was forced out on a hit and run where it's part of a double play. Now 0-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And that's popped up in the air. That's Hollins, and it'll go over the back of the dugout. And the count stays 0-2 here on Noah Rodriguez. So 342 hitter with 2 RBIs now this season. So balls, 2 strikes. And that's again fouled out of play. Noah steps back in. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. They go again.
No errors. Nobody left on base.
As that
Ottawa 1, Saints.
It's going to be 7 straight retired. We'll head to the top of the 4th. Saints still trailing 1-0. You're watching Saints Baseball, the OLLU Saints Network.
For the
And welcome back.
7, Ben Lewis.
Remember, follow the Saints on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Use the hashtag OLLU Baseball. For more information, go to the website www.ollusaintsathletics.com. As it is, got fans back today for the first time. Saw them over at Senior Day for soccer. It's the first pitch there, ball, 1-0 the count. Got to hang out at the soccer field, a donation from the Robertson family, with the new scoreboard out there, the fencing around, and the bleachers. The OLLU soccer pitch. It's 2 balls, no strikes to count now. Now we'll get some fans out here in the stands for this one between the Saints and Ottawa. 2-0. That one 3-0 now the count. Ottawa, one of 2 Ottawa schools in the NAIA. Other one, Ottawa and Kansas, not far from Leavenworth, to the west of Leavenworth. The Warriors, part of the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference. So 3 balls, 1 strike to count here. The pitch there for Lewis. Lewis lines right over to Connor Dayton. 1 away.
Number 2, Adrian Salazar.
So heads up on the third baseman, Connor Dayton. And 1 away. And Adrian Salazar now making his way up to the plate is 0 for 1. So the first pitch here, Maldonado to Salazar, up high for a ball, 1-0 the count. Salazar flied out to left back in the first inning. 0 for 1. 1-0 pitch, and that's going to be chopped. The third, Dayton over to first. Got it. 1, 2, 3, they go here in the top of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Saints trailing 1-0. You're watching Saints baseball. Actually, no, that's 2 outs. I got ahead of myself.
That's a good Harry Carey impersonation.
That's right. My Harry Carey impersonation there is like
27, Elijah.
but 2 outs there. As Elijah Sala to the plate here. And the first pitch is going to be a strike. The ball's 1 strike. A long day, folks, and really it's my first broadcast today in the sun too. Was with soccer or with softball, not softball, soccer. See my brains going. Nice stop there, Choppa over the first 4-3. That'll do it now. 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Saints trailing 1-0. You're watching Saints baseball on the OLLU Saints Network. Forgive me, folks. And welcome back.
Number 15, Jacob Montano.
Jacob Montano to lead things off here, bottom half of the fourth inning. I think I have all my faculties back with me. Montano, 222 on the year with a home run, 3 RBIs. 0 for 1 today, flied into a double play back in the first inning. 222 average, but does have a 353 on base percentage. Let's watch that one for a strike, 0-1 the count to Montano. As 1-1 evens up. As Andrew Quadrochi is doing a pretty nice job out on the mound so far. And that's a strike. 1-1 the count, or 1-2 the count on Montano. One ball, 2 strikes. That ball to strike 3 there, drops it, but makes a tag. And that's 8 in a row retired now by Quadrochi.
Number 51, Jose Diaz.
So Jose Diaz up to the plate. Jose Diaz, not his 13 today because a little uniform issue. Comes up there in the Bernie Williams 51 instead. With 1 out here at the bottom of the 4th inning. Looks at that pitch for a strike, 0-1 the count. The Diaz. Saints only 2 base runners in this one. And that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Noah Rodriguez reached on an error back in the first, and then Diaz walked back in the first. And since then, it's been 8 in a row retired. So 1-1. Swings and miss, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down.
Number 23, Jacob Mitchell.
And that's going to bring up Jacob Mitchell to the plate. It's Mitchell 0 for 1. Grounded out his last time. So he grounded out to second. Looks at that first pitch for a strike. 0-1 the count. That's fouled back, and he finds himself behind in the count quickly. 0-2. He has done that quite a bit this year, where he's gotten himself behind in the count. 0-2. Came into the season 94 walks on the year, the team's all-time leader in that category, but has yet to walk this season. But has started to pile up the strikeouts a bit. 0-2 there. Watches that one just off the plate for a ball. 1-2. So Mitchell's 267 this year. Team leader, 9 RBIs, a home run. And as it was a monster shot to right that he took against Southwestern Assemblies of God. That's going to be down low for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes down the count to Mitchell. Trying to work his way back in the count here. And it's Matthew Clark in the on-deck circle. 2-2 pitch coming. And fouled back, and it stays 2-2. And we'll be back at this again tomorrow at noon, doubleheader for Friday. 2 7-inning games here against Ottawa. Yeah, the 2-2 pitch. That is pulled foul. And the count will stay 2-2. Good contact on that, just around early. They're playing the gap open on Mitchell. And that's going to be foul opposite. And the count stays 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom half of the 4th inning. 1-0. Ottawa with the lead. 2-2 pitch. High up in the air. Racing after it. And left and able to pull it in. It's Crockett. 10 in a row retired. We'll head to the 5th.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left at the end of 4 innings. Ottawa
And
1, OLLU Saints 0.
Quadracci's got something going here. We'll head to the 5th inning. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
Inning number 3, Dion Reese.
And welcome back. Top of the 5th inning, 1-0 Ottawa with the lead on the Saints. As Dion Reese to lead things off. Grounded to second, back in the second, 0 for 1. 324 hitter, 3 RBIs, 439 on base. As he steps in here against Ram Maldonado. And that pitch for a ball, 1-0 the count. That will catch the outside part of the plate for a strike, and count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. The piece of it. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. With Hollins in the on-deck circle. And the 1-2. Down the line, it's going to be fair past Connor Dayton, heads to the corner, rounding first, and going to stand up with a double there for Reese.
Number 25, Jordan Hollins.
So Hollins will come up to the plate. Going to be a pinch runner over at first. So I think it's number 12, Brian Camacho. So Camacho
Winning
at
is second base, number 12, Brian Camacho.
Senior out of Ventura, California. As Hollins steps in. Hollins singled to right his last time up. The throw. Camacho is back. Saints respecting their speed on the bases. Again, 30 stolen bases as a team coming into this one. And this is their 15th game of the season. The Saints had been able to pick them off twice in this one. And looks at that for a ball. That's a close pitch there. Just want to know the count. Ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch coming inside there. Lopez stays in front of it. 2 balls, no strikes. T.D. Walker on deck. Two balls, no strikes. And 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes. Action in the bullpen for the Saints. It's Pablo Montante, the on deck circle.
Number 24.
And the walk.
T.D. Walker.
So 2 aboard now with nobody out.
Pitching visit.
Must be a meeting at the mound here. It's Pablo Montante in the pen, and along with who else we have going there? A couple of players out there now. Got a righty and a lefty. Nice little meeting. And Joey Baker, senior left-hander, also in the pen. As the umpire will go and break him up there. So the first strip of the inning there. As taking the chance to talk to Aram a bit there, and I think also give the pen a little time to get the pitchers warming up there. 2 aboard. Nobody out here in the top half of the 5th inning. It's not pitched poorly in this one. This is the first inning where he's really had trouble. The run scored on a walk, and then a stolen base, and advanced on sacrifices. Throw over, and that will advance the runners to second and third. Now 1 out.
Number 15, Fernando
2
Lugo.
in scoring position now is Fernando Lugo. Steps up to the plate. It's Lugo 0 for 1. One out here, and runners at second and third here. That's fouled back. That one won the count on Lugo. He grounded to short back in the 3rd inning. Balls 1 strike, 1 out here. It's the bunt down, and lets it go foul. Nice job there as Jacob Mitchell watched that one. Balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Lugo steps in. And that's off the plate, 1-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners second and third here. Ottawa with a 1-0 lead on the Saints. Looking to try and add to that advantage. It's Ottawa here. It's Tinsley in the on-deck circle. And that's going to be a ball, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Swing and a miss. 2 down.
Number 11, Kobe Tinsley.
So Kobe Tinsley coming to the plate now. Tinsley 0 for 1. Did pick up an RBI his last time up, though. Not looking for a repeat of that here. 2 outs now. Runner still at second and third. Maldonado. And that's stays off the plate there for a ball, 1-0 the count. Did not hook back in. So a ball, no strikes now. Top half of the 5th inning. That fouled out of play. Now leaving it up at 1-1 for Tinsley. Grounded the short, back in the third, drove in a run. 158 now on the year, picked up his first RBI of the year. Ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. One pitch. Up high ball, 2-1. One pitch. Popped up. Choppa under it. 3 away. They'll leave 2 aboard. And we'll head to the bottom half of the 5th. Saints trail 1-0. Saints up to the bat. You're watching Saints Baseball, the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Bottom half of the fifth inning, Saints trailing 1-0 here. It's Matthew Clark coming up to the plate. Clark flied to center back in the second inning as he steps up here, 0 for 1. 227 on the year, an RBI. That's popped up as well and brought in by Salazar, and that's 11 in a row, retired now.
Number 22, Robert Lopez.
So to bring up Rolo, Robert Lopez. That's Clark 0 for 2 now. And that'll bring up Rolo's 0 for 1. First pitch there off the plate for a ball, 1-0 the count to Lopez. As Quatrochi picks up the strike there, 1 ball, 1 strike. 11 straight Saints retired by him. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Lopez grounded to short back in the second. And that's toward the gaps, got a chance, no. Walker picks it up, 2 down.
Number 5, Connor Dayton.
So Connor Dayton now makes his way to the plate for the second time. He's 0 for 1. With 2 outs here. And a strike. The Saints really have not made things difficult for Quatrochi. He's under 60 pitches. So 1-2 the count. Under 60 pitches here in the bottom of the fifth with 2 outs. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 13 in a row retired. And we will head to the 6th. Saints still trailing 1-0. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
Ottawa University, number 1, Jared Crockett.
Top of the 6th inning. At the top of the order. Jared Crockett, who's walked in the first and singled in the third. Steps up here. It's Ram Maldonado still on the mound for the Saints. Did a good job of getting out of serious trouble with runners in scoring position and 1 out. Picked up a strikeout and a pop out to end it. Trailing 1-0 here. Shows bunt. Pulls it away, ball, 1-0 the count to Crockett. Crockett now .541 on the year. .575 on base percentage. 1-0 the count. It's low and away for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. That'll get away. And again, Crockett on the verge of reaching base for the 3rd time today. And a strike, 3-1. Lets that one go. The count is full, 3-2. Maldonado now about 85 pitches in the game. Here in the top of the 6th. And his counterpart just over 60 now. That's ball 4. And so Crockett will reach for the 3rd time today.
Number 7, Ben Lewis.
Ben Lewis back up. Lewis 0 for 2. It's the leadoff. And it looks like Ogney is coming out. As Coach Brian Ogney heads out to the mound. See if there's going to be a... Usually when he comes out, it means there'll be a pitching change. Wait and see what... And it will be the lefty, Joey Baker. We'll take a break. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Top of the 6th, nobody out, runner at first, and Joey Baker will be on the mound for the Saints at Acuero, Texas. With a runner at first and nobody out. Joey, a career 5.61 earned run average. 3-3 for a career. This year 0 for 1 and 1 1/3 innings. 6.75 on the earned run average. No strikeouts or walks this year. 42 strikeouts for his career. 26 walks for his career. This year getting the rare 5th season because of the COVID shortened season a year ago. Rolo kind of close to losing that one out of his hand. It's Ben Lewis who grounded to a double play in the 1st and lined the 3rd and the 4th. Now up to the plate, and again a throw over to Crockett. So they picked off Crockett his last time on first base. 1-0 the count. So 1-1 the count. It's a swing and a miss on that. Here in the top half of the 6th inning. Nobody out. So 1-1 pitch. Runner goes. Hit and run back. Going Rodriguez. Will snag that one. One away. And back over to first is Crockett.
Number 2, Adrian Salazar.
So Adrian Salazar, 0 for 2, comes up to the plate. Salazar is the 2, 3, and 4 spot. Have not hit well so far for Ottawa. 0 for 7 now in this one. That's going to be a ball, or a throw over to first there. Once again, watching Crockett. And the pitch here, Baker again. Checks over at first. Crockett back. 4 stolen bases this season, 17 for his career. There's Crockett. And Salazar steps back in. Fly to left in the first, grounded to third in the fourth. 1 out. That one, first pitch to Salazar is a ball, 1-0 the count. So ball, no strikes. Up in the air, Montejano at the line will get it. 2 down.
27, Elijah Saya.
Here it's Joe Baker Day. It's Joey Baker on the mound for the Saints. And earlier in men's soccer, Joseph Baker was the goalkeeper. Difference between the two is Joseph Baker's about 6'7" and from Wales. Joey Baker not so tall and from Cuero. It's no balls, 1 strike. The count there from Elijah Salea. And again, throw it over to first there to Crockett. No balls, 1 strike. Runner at first. 2 outs. That's there for a strike. Nice pitch there. 0-2 the count. Salea struck out swinging in the second. Grounded to second in the fourth. 359 on the year. 6 RBIs. And the 0-2 pitch coming here from Baker. As time called by Salea. And the 0-2 runner goes, swing and a miss, strike 3, and they'll get out of it. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We will head now to the bottom half of the 6th. Saints still trailing 1-0. You're watching Saints Baseball, the OLLU Saints Network.
6 for the Saints.
Bottom half of the sixth inning. Tyler Vivier coming up to the plate here. Tyler flied to center back in the third inning. 407 on the year, 6 RBIs, 448. Tyler, though, has been on an RBI drought. Has not had an RBI since the opening week. And looks at that pitch there. 4 strike, 0-1 the count to Tyler. Right now, the Saints would be happy with a hit. And that's a ball, 1-1 the count. Quadroki is rolling right along, and there's another grounder. First, 1 away. 14 straight retired now. And that will bring up Ryan Chapa, the number 9 hitter. Actually going to be pinch hitter Bodie Flores coming up to the plate. Bodie, the sophomore out of Harlingen, Texas.
Coming to bat for the Saints, number 21, Bodie Flores.
Down there in the Rio Grande Valley area. Coach Brian Ogden was coach at UT Brownsville many years ago. That university still existed. Kind of got absorbed by UTRGV. So Flores pitch inside, almost hit him. So a ball, 1-0 the count. So 1 ball, no strikes. It's the top of the order on deck. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count here. So Bodie Flores coming up to the plate. 0 for 4 batting this year. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now the count. Did score a run back against Midland last week. It's 2 balls, 1 strike the count here. That's popped up in the air, running over and out of play. Walker tried to get over there, but just over the fence. And the count of leaving it 2 balls and 2 strikes now with 1 out. For Flores. With Noel Rodriguez, the on-deck circle. 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. And another one goes down. As Quadrochi keeps sending them down. Now it's the top of the order.
Number 10, Noah Rodriguez.
Noah Rodriguez, one of 2 Saints to reach base today. He reached base on an error back in the first inning. Steps up here with 2 outs now in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Pitch there. That one a bit low for a ball. 1-0 the count. Rodriguez. With Jacob Montejano in the on-deck circle. 1 ball, no strikes here. And he will hold off on that one. And the count 2-0 now on Rodriguez. Reach base in the first. Got out in the double play. And struck out swinging in the 3rd inning. 2-0 pitch. Finds it 3-0. Quadrochi, who has retired 15 straight, is on the verge of possibly walking Rodriguez here. He's down 3-0. That pitch is a strike, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Had a called strike in the count. We'll go full, 3-2. Full count. Rochi. That's a grounder to second. Lugo to first.
For the Saints in the sixth.
3 away.
Run.
1,
No
2,
hit,
3 they
no
go.
errors, nobody left.
16
It's
in a row retired. Top of the 7th coming up.
0.
Saints trailing 1-0. You're watching Saints baseball on the OLLU Saints Network. Welcome back. Dion Reese to lead things off. And the lonely life of a pitcher who's looking at something special as Rochi heads back to the dugout as they kind of give the fist pumps to each other as they come in, and he gets up there and nobody touches him. And the pitch there for a ball, 1-0 the count. That's back to center. 1 away. Saints softball this last weekend on
Number 25, Jordan Hollins.
against Trinity. Errol Montgomery had one of those special games and got lonely for her in the dugout in the later innings. And with one out, here is Jordan Hollins. Just 1 for 1. Singled and has walked. Shows bunt. That's there for a strike as he pulled it back. Snowball's 1 strike. 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Or top half of the 7th inning. And 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's Dayton gets it.
Number 24, T.D. Walker.
So Joey Baker has come in. And he's retired. First 5 batters he has faced. And that'll bring up T.D. Walker. He's walked and scored a run. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. That's a strike. 1-1 the count. So this is the best we have seen Joey this season. He's kind of struggled a bit here the first couple of outings we've seen him. Just 1 1/3 innings prior to today. That's that one for a strike. Picked up his first strikeout last inning. Snowball's 2 strikes here, 2 outs. Try to get him to chase that one out of the zone. It's a little too far out of the zone, and 1-2 the count on Walker. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Joey Baker does it again, 2 innings in a row. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Saints still trailing 1-0. That's need to warm up. You're watching Saints baseball on the OLLU Saints Network. So welcome, bottom half of the 7th inning. A little 7th inning stretch. As say it's up to the plate. It's going to be Jacob Montejano, Diaz, and Jacob Mitchell.
Jacob Montejano.
As Jacob Montejano steps up to the plate. Baseball's a beautiful game, folks. A little inside joke here for us, but so the first pitch there's a ball, 1-0 the count. 16 straight retired here for Quadrico. If I can speak again here. Quadrochi. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. .75 pitches thrown by the young man. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's up in the air. Back going Crockett. And 1 away. And that will bring, or 2 away, or 1 away, sorry.
Number 51, Jose Diaz.
That's Jose Diaz coming up to the plate, number 51 here in this one. I've been saying Bernie Williams, and I just reminded earlier that Willie McGee, also a 51 in his playing days. And the first pitch to Diaz is a strike and would win the count. Quarochi with the 0-1 pitch here. That's just off the plate there for a ball, 1-1. He's retired 17 straight now. That's hit high to center. Back goes Sela. That'll do it. 18 in a row retired.
Number 23,
So,
Jacob Mitchell.
Jacob Mitchell makes his way up to the plate. It's Jacob Mitchell 0 for 2. So it's the bunt and a strike, 0-1 the count. So 0-1 here to Mitchell, junior from Harker Heights, Texas. Team leader in RBIs with 9 on the season. Now would be a nice time to get an RBI. 0-1 pitch. That's fouled away, and again down 0-2 for the 3rd straight time. Still balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom half, 7th. At the 0-2 pitch. Down low ball, 1-2 the count now to Mitchell. Mitchell, 94 walks in his career with the Saints. All-time leader in that category, but he has not yet gotten a free pass this season. And he finds himself again down in the count, 1-2 here. And that's going to be low and in for a ball. The count will even up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Saints trailing 1-0. Yes. That's Quadrucci pitching to Jim here. 2-2 pitch. That's fouled as Mitchell will stay alive. Quadrucci now has retired 18 in a row. The 2-2 pitch. Off the plate there for a ball. Full count.
Benavides.
And welcome back, everybody. Devin Benavides coming in as Joey Baker came in, did his job. 6 in a row retired. As now Devin Benavides coming in for the Saints. Benavides coming in 2-1 on the season, 4 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 2 runs, 2 earned, a 3.86 earned run average, 4 strikeouts and a walk this season. That's Benavides here. Going up against Fernando Lugo's 0 for 2, struck out. Grounded short in the 3rd, struck out swinging in the 6th. Pitch here from Benavides. There for a ball, 1-0 the count. Top of the 8th. First of 4 games here against Ottawa. We'll be back again tomorrow. Doubleheader starting at noon, then a single 9-inning game Saturday also started at noon. 2-0 the count. And then the Saints will be having their first conference game of the season on the 12th and 13th. 4-game series with Houston Victoria. Balls, no strikes. That's going to be off the plate for a ball, 3-0. Benavides behind the hitter. Fernando Lugo. 280 on the year with 7 RBIs. Let's have a 419 on base percentage. This is his 15th game this season. That's called strike there. 3-1. Lugo, Tinsley due up. And then back to the top of the order for the Spirit. Ball 4 and the walk. So the leadoff is aboard.
Kobe Tinsley.
It's Kobe Tinsley.
Runner.
So pinch runner coming. So the pinch runner over at first. Can't see the number. Looks like it might be Brian Camacho again, possibly, but not sure. It's Crockett on deck. Here's Kobe Tinsley, who's 0 for 2. That's an RBI. And the throw over to first. Saints have watched their runners closely today. A couple of pickoffs. Ottawa 30 stolen bases this season as a team. Now the first pitch to Tinsley showing the bunt. Rolo mishandling it and going to be an error. And runners now at first and second and nobody out. The Saints pick up their first error. Hopefully the last. That's the top of the order, and Jared Crockett makes his way up to the plate. Crockett has not been friendly to Saints pitchers today as he's reached all 3 times. Ottawa 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. Saints 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. Well, Ottawa threatening again. Saints pitchers have done a good job tonight. 1 run coming back in the 3rd. T.D. Walker made his way around on the stolen base, sacrifice, and another sacrifice. Looking, showing bunt. This is back. There's Crockett. Looks at the strike. 0-1 the count to Crockett. Just one strike. Nobody out here in the top of the 8th inning. The 0-1. It's the bunt foul. The count 0-2. Snowball's 2 strikes now for Crockett. Crockett 541 on the season. $11 hits in his last 5 games. Now 0-2 count here. That's 6 for 9 against the Masters. 0-2 pitch, and that's up. So now 1-2. On Crockett. One ball, 2 strikes. No outs here in the top of the 8th. 1-2 from Benavides. Inside, gets away. Runners advance to 2nd and 3rd. So now runners in scoring position and nobody out. And Crockett has worked his way back into the count. Now with a 2-2. Benavides has pitched well this year. 4 2/3 innings coming into this one. ERA around 3.4. 2-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. That's a big one. And the first time Crockett goes down. And so that'll bring up Ben Lewis, who's 0 for 3 on the evening. So Lewis steps up here. So 2, 3, 4 hitters have struggled tonight for Ottawa. 0 for 9. That's popped up. Chapa underneath it. 2 down. Saints.
Number 2.
Oh,
Adrian
no luck
Salazar.
here in this one. Now Adrian Salazar comes up. 0 for 3 with 2 outs with runners at 2nd and 3rd. Saints last few innings here with the pitching after getting 6 in a row retired to get runners in scoring position with nobody out, and now we find him with 2 outs. It's Benavides. Pitch here to Salazar, swings and misses. Salazar flied to left in the first, grounded to 3rd in the 4th, and flied to right back in the 6th inning. With 1 there, 370 hitter with 12 RBIs this year. One pitch coming. Benavides, he'll send that one. And that's going to be out of play. And 0-2 now the count. That's Elijah Salea in the on-deck circle. And the 0-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Devin Benavides.
No runs, no hits. There was 1 error.
Hits runners at 2nd and 3rd with nobody out, then retires the next 3. No problem. Just a little gray hair for me. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Saints and Ottawa tied at 1. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Tanner Fallon now the pitcher on the mound. As Andrew Quarochi looking at a no decision here. Bottom of the 8th. And Connor Dayton to lead things off. First pitch a strike, 0-1 the count. It's Connor 333 on the year, 2 RBIs. The pitch here from Fallon. It's there for strike, 0-2. Connor is down. Tyler Vivier in the on-deck circle. And Ryan Chapa due up here in this 8th. And fouls it back. Count stays 0-2. To Dayton. Tyler grounded out to third back in the 2nd inning. Struck out in the 5th inning. That's the 0-2 pitch coming. Ooh, inside. Did it hit him? Foul ball. So catch off the bat there. The count stays 0-2 here on Connor Dayton. The 0-2 pitch. And that's going to be off the plate there for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1-1 game here. That's fouled away. Stays 1-2. 4 total hits in this game. Ottawa got their run in the 3rd. Saints got theirs in the bottom of the 7th. After they broke up the no-hit bid by Quatrochi. That'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Connor Dayton. Ottawa's left 5 on base. The Saints have left 2. And those 2 were back in the 1st inning. It's going to be low there, ball. And the count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Connor Dayton trying to get the lead off a board here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sends that high up in the air. Makes the catch. 1 away.
Number 3, Tyler Vivier.
So Tyler Vivier coming up to the plate. Tyler, like most Saints hitters tonight, have had a tough night at it. 0 for 2 coming up here. That's going to be chopped foul down the third base side, and 0-1 the count to Tyler. Fly to center, back in the third. Grounded to second in the 6th. 393 on the season. 6 RBIs, 433 on base percentage. 0-1 pitch now. And that's popped up. And heading over there trying to get to it to Reese, and it's going to be out of play. And the count 0-2 now on Tyler. Ryan Chapa on deck. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. And swing and a miss. Two down now.
Ryan Chapa.
Ottawa pitchers have struck out 7 now tonight. As Ryan Chapa 0 for 2 steps up to the plate. With the top of the order due up next. That's their 4-ball low, 1-0 the count. It's 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs here. Watches that one. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here to Chapa. 091 now in the year. Grounded to short. Back in the third. That's 3-0 now. Chapa 0 for 1. Watches that for a strike. That's 3 balls and a strike now for Chapa. And fouled it away again, and the count goes full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. So foul it. With the 3-2. Grounder over to short. Salazar to first. And they'll go in order. Top of the 9th coming up. Still tied at 1. You're watching Saints baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
Elijah Salaya.
And welcome back. It's Elijah Salaya. 0 for 3. He struck out a couple of times, makes his way up. Here in the top of the 9th inning, all tied at 1 here. Missions Baseball Academy. Game 1 of a 4-game series between the Saints and the Spirit. So Benavidez. Pitch there is a strike, 0-1 the count. There to Salaya. Salaya, Reese, and Hollins due up. So ball's 1 strike. Swings and misses at that one. Salaya 0-2 now the count. Salaya 350 on the year with 6 RBIs. Has had trouble picking up the ball tonight. The 0-2. That's off the plate. Ball 1-2 the count. One ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Looks at that one. That one was close. Up a little high. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Salaya. It's a 2-2 pitch coming. Fouled back and stays 2-2. We'll be in Hawkins, Texas after this. The 9th and 10th as they'll take on Jarvis Christian before they head back home to take on Arizona Christian on the 16th. So get back to Golden State Athletic Conference play. That's again fouled off, 2-2. 7-7 on the season. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch away from the zone there. So Salaya's fought his way back in the count here. Get the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch here. And he's going to go for that one up in the air. Montejano underneath, camps out, gets it, 1 away. Strong at bat, but ends in a fly out to right.
Deon Reese.
So Deon Reese, the catcher's 1 for 3, steps up to the plate. The 2, 3, and 4 spot for Ottawa, 0 for 12 tonight. All 300 hitters. So 1 out here to Reese. 1 for 3. That's off the plate for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Reese grounded to second, back in the second. Double to left in the 5th. And then flied to center in the 7th inning. 333 hitter, 3 RBIs this year. 1-0 pitch. Up high, 2-0. So Devin Benavidez falling behind the hitter. 2 balls and no strikes. Top of the 9th inning. 1-1 game here. And that one off the plate, outside, 3-0. So 3 balls and no strikes here. And a called strike there. 3-1. Ottawa has not had a problem getting base runners. Just getting them across. That's been a problem. We have 3 hits. Reached 5 times on walks, and that's a called strike. And the umpire doesn't like being shown up. So he flicked the bat, was headed to first, and then strike 2 called. So the count full. Nine base runners. They've left 5 of them on. Others have been problems with pickoffs and double play. So the 3-2 pitch here. Watches that one. And that one ball 4. And another base runner. So a runner at first now with 1 out at the top of the 9th. And that is going to bring up Jordan Hollins. So Jordan Hollins comes up and he's 1 for 2. He reached on a walk and was picked off. 1 out, runner at first. It's Reese leading off there. Not a big lead though. And the throw over to first. Mitchell brings it in. And picking up a little bit, but kind of going more left to right. And the pitch there. Fastball. Away ball 1-0. 1 out, runner at first. Top of the 9th. It's grounded third base side. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to count. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Throw again. It's Reese back. Make sure you join us again tomorrow. Noon, first pitch for game 1. 7 innings for both games tomorrow. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Runner goes. Over to second. Great throw. Got him. Second one Rollo is caught today. And 2 down now. So 2 outs will empty the bases now for Hollins. 278. 2-1 the count here. The Saints have handled base runners really well today. But they're 3-1 now, the count. On the verge of possibly another one here. 3-1 count. T.D. Walker beyond deck circle. Hollins has reached on a walk and a single today. Only out was a ground out in the 7th. That's up and in, and Hollins will reach base again. And heading out. Assistant coach, go talk to Benavides. As Zach Mulanos, the assistant coach, is out to check as T.D. Walker makes his way. Actually, not going to be T.D. Walker. It's going to be a pinch hitter.
33.
So coming in, it's going to be Jacob Griffin, freshman from Scottsdale, Arizona, Chaparral High School.
Now batting for Ottawa,
Up to the plate.
number 33, Jacob Griffin.
So Griffin will step up with 2 outs and a runner again at first. Another base runner. And a pitch fouled down the left field side. 0-1 the count. So Griffith up, Hollins at first. And time, tried to call time, and not waited a little late on it. And 0-2 the count now with 2 outs. Hollins with some speed over at first. Was picked off earlier, so might be a little tentative on the leadoff. And now the 0-2. Fouled back, stays 0-2. Griffith 400 on the year, the average. That's a home run and 10 RBIs. Got a couple of hits 3 hits in the 4-game series with the Masters, including 3 of his 10 RBIs. So the 0-2, again, fouled away out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. So look over Hollins at first. And again, Hollins sliding back in time. No balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs in the 9th. And the 0-2. And again, Griffith finding a piece of it. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. The 0-2. And a ball, 1-2 the count. And a long at bat already, and that's our first ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first is Hollins. Fernando Lugo in the on-deck circle. 1-2 here from Devin Benavidez. And that's ball. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's the second time Rolo's kind of lost it. And the runner not able to take advantage of it. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs now. And the pitch coming. And again, gets another piece of it. As the battle continues between Benavidez and Griffin. In a 1-1 game here in the top of the 9th. Saints 4-7 on the year. Ottawa 7-7 on the year. 2-2 pitch. Off the plate, 3-2. Hollins will be going with the pitch. And the payoff. Fouled back again. So the 3-2 pitch coming. The runner goes. Ball 4. So Griffin stays in there, fights off pitches, and picks up the walk.
15, Fernando Lugo.
So Fernando Lugo to the plate now with 2 aboard and 2 outs. Actually going to be a pinch hitter, looks like.
Let's see who's 36.
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe we'll see. Nope, they're going to switch again. And
16.
so coming up is going to be Nathan Tarver, the freshman from Phoenix.
Now batting for
Phoenix
Ottawa,
Christian.
number 16, Nathan Tarver.
So 2 outs and 2 aboard here in the 9th. A 1-1 game. The pitch coming from Benavidez. That one's in there for a strike. 0-1 the count now. Nathan Tarver, 250 on the year with a home run and 6 RBIs. And Tarver just 1 for his last 11. Went 1-for-1 and scored a run against the Masters on the 26th. No balls, 1 strike here. And fouls it off. 0-2 the count on Tarver. The 0-2 pitch here. Benavides. That's up high, ball 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch coming here. Benavides, who steps off the rubber. Looked over at Hollins at second. Hollins at second, Griffin at first. And the freshman Tarver at the plate. The go-ahead run at second. 1-2 pitch coming here from Devin Benavides. That's high in the air. Over. Got room and got it in right field, just in foul territory. Montejano, and they'll leave 2 aboard.
No hits,
Bottom of the ninth.
errors,
Saints
2
looking for
runners
some
left
late
on
inning
base.
heroics.
Hey,
And
we're
they get to
tied
walk
1-1.
off.
We're going to the bottom of the ninth.
We'll
Saints
see
fans.
here. You're watching bottom of the ninth coming up, tied at 1. You're watching Saints baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
For the Saints.
And welcome back.
Number 10, Noah Rodriguez.
Bottom of the ninth, top of the order coming up. Noah Rodriguez coming up. As the Saints bench do that Icelandic clap there. With Billy Squire playing. And the pitch there is going to be a ball, 1-0 the count to Noah Rodriguez. Reached base on an error in the first, struck out swinging the third, ground into second in the sixth. 325 for the leadoff hitter, Rodriguez. As it's him, Montejano, and Diaz due up here in the ninth. Swings and misses that one, 1-1 the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Rodriguez, a couple of triples this season. Leads the team in that category. Now with a 1-1 pitch. And he'll line that one, watch out there. And that's going to be foul. The count 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here to Rodriguez. Bottom half of the ninth inning. It's Fallon. Fallon with a 9.22 earned run average on the season. That pitch coming inside a bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count now to Rodriguez. Noah steps back in. No one aboard here. Bottom of the ninth. Tied at 1. It's been the tale of 2 struggles. As Ottawa has been able to reach base, just haven't been able to keep runners on base or get them around. Saints have not been able to get on base. Just 4 base runners now. One run, 3 hits, 2 errors for Ottawa. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for the Saints. But that's a ball. That was close too. So 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Rodriguez. Jacob Montejano on deck. And the 3-2. Sends that one over to third. Throw over to first. As Tinsley gets that one. Now 1 away. So Jacob Montejano.
Number 15, Jacob Montejano.
Coming up to the plate. Montejano 0 for 3. Talking earlier about the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Ottawa. Right now the Saints 1, 2, and 3 hitters tonight are 0 for 10. And that one to Montejano is going to be a ball. 1-0 the count. It's Montejano 0 for 3. Flying to a double play in the first. Struck out swinging the fourth. Fly to left in the 7th. 207 hitter with a home run, 3 RBIs this year. That's 1 ball, 1 strike to count now on Jacob Montejano. The right fielder. A 1-1 pitch. Fouls it back in the count. 1-2 now for Montejano. Jacob went 1 for 2 and scored twice against Midland his last time out. Watches that one for a ball. Evens up the count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Bottom of the 9th inning, tied at 1. And again, fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Montejano steps in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's up and in. A little chin music. Montejano will fall back out of the way. The count now full. And grunting as he falls back a little awkwardly. Gets up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. And the 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be chopped foul down the third base side. Count stays 3-2, 1 out. Bottom half of the 9th inning. Jose Diaz on deck. And ball 4. So runner at first.
Now batting for the
runner at first is Montejano.
Jose Diaz.
As Jose Diaz now coming up to the plate. Diaz 0 for 2. Reached on a walk back in the first inning. As he makes his way up here. The winning run at first base. Jose just has not had good contact today. As he steps up. Has hit safely in 8 of 10 games so far this year. Oh, I'm sorry, 9 of 11 games so far this year that he's been a part of. The throw over to first. Montejano is back. Diaz 378 on the year. That's fouled off. He's got a home run, 6 RBIs. His lone homer came in the opening weekend against Central Methodist. A bomb to straightaway center. And in this ballpark, that is no small feat. Snowball's 1 strike, throw again, Montano back. Snowball's 1 strike, the count here to Diaz. Senior out of Cuba. The 0-1. Finds that right to short. Salazar to second. Trying to turn it. They will. 6-4-3. Extra innings we go, folks. 9-1. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
At the end of 9.
And welcome back. Top of the 10th inning, tied at 1. A.J. Gonzalez on the mound now for the Saints. Gonzalez 1 for 1 on his career with the Saints.
Cody Tinsley.
0-0 this year, 3 2/3 innings pitched. 17.18 earned run average with 3 strikeouts, 1 walk this year. Hoping to turn that earned run average around here. As A.J. There is Tinsley, Kobe Tinsley, 0 for 3. Steps up to the plate. Grounded to short. Drove in a run, popped to second in the 5th. Reached base on an error in the 8th inning. As Tinsley inside there. His glove comes off a Rolo there. 1 ball, no strikes. There from A.J. Gonzalez. So Tinsley up, then the top of the order for Ottawa. It's 1 ball, no strikes. That's away there for the ball, 2-0. And a ball. No, called a strike, 2-1. Last extra inning game here that we've broadcast was 4 years ago. That's up in the air, back towards left. There's Clark underneath it. 1 away.
Number 1, Jared Crockett.
Saints came away with the win in that one in 16 innings. We hope not to go that long as Jordan Hackett pitched 12 of those 16 innings for the Saints. A.J. Gonzalez turns around, mishandles it. So it's going to be an infield hit, should be. But we'll wait and see on the officials down below. who sometimes don't look as kindly onto the players as we do.
Number 7, Ben Lewis.
So Ben Lewis comes up as Crockett reaches base for a third time today. Lewis 0 for 4.
Pinch hitter in there.
As a pinch hitter on deck for Ottawa.
Or no, I'm sorry. No, it is the right one.
As this is the 2, 3, 4 spot that has just been a nightmare for Ottawa today. Combined 0 for 12. Lewis walked. Crockett, actually. The leadoff hitters reached now for the third time. Only blemish he has was a strikeout. That's a swing and a miss. 0-1 the count there to Lewis. Lewis grounded into a double play in the first, line to third in the fourth, fly to center in the sixth, and popped out the second back in the eighth inning. Back with runners at second and third. And a throw again over the first. Snowballs, 1 strike to count here. Top half of the 10th inning. Tied at 1. And it is awarded as a hit by Crockett. That's a grounder. Tyler, second, 6, 4. Not going to get there in time. Couldn't quite turn it, but 2 away. So 2 outs, runner still at first here. And Adrian Salazar will come up.
Number 2, Adrian
And
Salazar.
Ben Lewis will just miss heading into the second double play today. So Salazar 0 for 4 comes up with a runner at first. 2 away here in the 10th. As it's starting to get a little chilly out here. That's popped straight up in the air. Mitchell picks it up. 3 away. Saints
To the Spirit, no run.
will get out of it, and
One
the
hit.
Spirit will leave another base
No
runner.
errors.
That'll
One
be the
runner,
8th
left on base.
tonight.
Going to the bottom
We'll go to the bottom of the 10th, still tied at
Let's
1.
go, Saints!
You're watching Saints baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
Jacob Mitchell.
So Jacob Mitchell leads off the bottom half of the 10th inning. Mitchell grounded to second in the first, fly to left in the fourth, walked and scored the Saints' only run in the 7th inning. Now steps up, picked up his first walk of the season, took 12 games to get it, and 95th for his career. All-time leader for the Saints in that category. Yeah. So Jacob had the game-winning RBI last week. That's a pitch there, swing and a miss there for Mitchell, 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike. Bottom half of the 10th inning. So Mitchell, Matthew Clark, and Robert Lopez due up. That's going to be low and in for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike for Mitchell. Picked up the game-winning RBI to 4-3 win against Sagu last Friday. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Bottom half of the 10th inning. And the 2-1 make it 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. So 3-1 pitch here from Fallon. And he'll foul that off. The count goes full, 3-2. Third straight 3-2 count coming here for Mitchell. Flied out on 1, walked on the other. Three-two. Up high, ball 4. Second straight walk picked up for Mitchell.
19, Matthew Clark.
And we're going to have a pinch runner coming in. As waiting, pinch runner for the Saints is going to be Robert Arredondo, the junior out of Corpus Christi. We'll head over to first base for Jacob Mitchell. So the winning run is over at first in Arredondo.
Robert Arredondo.
And Matthew Clark. Coming up the good, the bad, the ugly. We want something nice and pretty here to send it home. So that's add a 4th to it. And the first pitch there, watches that strike, 0-1 the count. Almost 1 strike, runner at first, nobody out, bottom of the 10th. Tied at 1. Here at Missions Baseball Academy, southwest side of San Antonio, a few miles away from campus here. Showing bunt, puts it down. Arredondo heads over to second, no problem, and he's going to be safe. Back over is Arredondo at second, so runners at first and second now with nobody out. And now we expect maybe another sack here, we'll see, as Robert Lopez, as the winning run, is in scoring position.
Number 22, Robert Lopez.
A little meeting at the mound here. So going to be the coach heading out to the mound here. We'll talk to Fallon. Going to be a pitching change. So Fallon is going to come off. Fallon, the pitcher of record. As we'll. So 32 now coming in to pitch for Ottawa. Miles White, the 6'3" right-handed senior out of East Atlanta, Georgia. Catawba Valley High School. Or no, Catawba Valley College, I believe, their transfer. So Miles White will come up there with the runners at first and second and nobody out. As the Saints try to
32.
get the late victory here in extra innings.
White.
We'll take a break. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network. Welcome back. Bottom of the 10th. Rollo Robert Lopez, the senior, comes up to the plate. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Clar at first. Redondo with second. Redondo running for Jacob Mitchell, who reached on a walk. Clar on the bunt single. On a beautiful bunt that he was able to put down. Lopez up. Connor Dayton on deck. So Miles White here. The third pitcher of record. Throw looks back to second. Miles White here, his second season. Ottawa 1-2 career. 6 innings pitched this year, a 9.0 earned run average. He struck out 10, walked 3. And a throw over to second. Redondo. A career 1-2, career 6.10 earned run average. 25 career strikeouts, 25 career walks. This is 18th game of his career, 6th of the season for White. Out of East Atlanta, Georgia. Pitch here to Rollo. Showing the bunt, puts it down, nice throw to third. It's going to get the force and out at second. That's a tough call there, as that was a close play at first. Pick up the double play. Nice throw though by Reese over to third. And now Agni over to talk to the umpire.
7.
As we're going to be a pinch hitter. It's Coach Brian Agni there, sending up Jorge Collazo Jr. to the plate. So the winning run still aboard. 2 outs though now. At second base.
Now batting for the Saints, number 7, Jorge Collazo.
So Rollo put the bunt down, went down the third base line with it. Probably a little better off if he could send it down the first base line or closer to the pitcher. But that's how it goes. So a big lead off there at second. Here's Clar, as they're letting him with the big lead. And that's going to be inside for a ball. 1-0 the count to Jorge Collazo. Jay Collazo. 1 ball, no strikes, runner at second. And that's high up in the air. And that's going to float out of play. And the count goes 1-1. Tyler, actually, Matt Mahalep in the on-deck circle. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch here from White, and he'll check, swing, and foul it. And 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Winning run is at second. Through the bottom half of the 10th inning and a 1-1 game. And the 1-2 pitch. And that one didn't drop down enough, and it's going to go 2-2 the count on Jay Collazo. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 10th here. Runner at second is Clark. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And that's going to do it. And we'll head to the 11th, folks. They want to keep playing, so we'll stick around. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
1-1. Correction number 2.
And welcome back.
Salaya.
One the score here. As Elijah Salea, who's 0 for 4. Looks at the first pitch there for a ball. Salea struck out swinging in the second. Grounded to second in the fourth. Struck out again in the sixth and flied out in the ninth. That's 2-0 the count here from A.J. Gonzalez. Salea, 341 hitter on the season. That's going to be down the line. Fair ball. Rounding first. On his way to second. Going to stop at second, and a leadoff double to start off the 11th inning. So runner,
Dion Reese.
so is Dion Reese now to the plate, is 1 for 3. And you just knew that was coming, as that 2, 3, and 4 hitter had been struggling all night. All high batting averages. You knew one of them was going to get a hit eventually. As Brian Ogney heads out to the mound to talk to his pitcher. We'll see if there's a change happening as Jose Diaz in the bullpen. Normally comes in at save situations. He will come in and pick up. Will come in now to pitch. And that'll do it. We'll head with the pitching change. We'll take another break. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Jose Diaz, preseason All-American relief pitcher, on the mound now for the Saints. 3 innings this year, 0.00 earned run average, 5 strikeouts, a career 1-0 record, career 1.62 earned run average, 9 career saves for the Saints. This will not be a save situation, but score tied. A chance to pick up his second win of his career, and first of the season if he can hold off Ottawa here with nobody out in the top of the 11th inning. 1-1 game. As Robert Lopez will head out to talk to Diaz. So go over the signals again. As at the plate is Deon Reese, who's 1 for 3. Grounded out in the second, doubled in the 5th, fly to center in the 7th, and walked in the 9th inning. 333 on the year with 3 RBIs. The runner at second is Salea. And the pitch here shows a bunt. Puts it back, and a ball 1-0 the count. Here to Reese. As Jordan Hollins, who's reached base 3 times today, is in the on-deck circle. So the heart of their order today has been towards the bottom of the order. A little reverse here for Ottawa today. And inside, moving out of the way, that one, 2-0. Senior out of Cuba. Trying to get the Saints out of the jam here in the 11th inning. He's pitched 3 innings this year. And the long bunt down the third base side is going to go foul. He's trying to advance the runner there. And heading back to second will be Salam. The ball's 1 strike now, the count here. Runner at second here. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch shows bunt again, pulls it back, and 3-1 now the count. So 3 balls, 1 strike. That's Diaz. But the 3-1, bunt down, throw it over to first. So the go-ahead run is at first with 1 out now.
25, Jordan Hollins.
So Jordan Hollins comes up. Hollins 1 for 2, has singled and has walked twice. As he comes up to the plate here with a runner at third. That's 1-1 is our score. A strike there, 0-1 the count. Ottawa scored their lone run 8 innings ago, back in the 3rd. The Saints tied it up in the 7th. And now we are in the top of the 11th. No balls, 1 strike. Showing the bunt. Strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes now. With 1 out here. And the 0-2 pitch coming here to Hollins. Swing, no, strike 3. So he held back on it, but still in the zone, and 2 away now.
24, T.D. Walker.
With the runner at third. So T.D. Walker coming up to the plate here. Walker 0 for 1, has walked and scored a run. As he comes up here against Diaz. 6th strikeout of the season for Diaz. Swing and a miss there on that one. Let's see, All-American ahead in the count here on Walker. No balls, 1 strike. That one grounder, Chapa. And they'll do it. So he comes in with a runner in scoring position, nobody out. Retires the next 3, and the Saints come up to the plate again here. The bottom of the 11th, a chance to win it. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network.
Left on base. Saints come to bat the 11th.
Bottom of the 11th here in Missions Baseball Academy. 1-1 our score.
Leading up the 11th for the Saints, 29.
And Ottawa, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. Saints 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. Matt Mahaloff leading things off, pinch hitter. Senior from Conroe, Texas, steps into the plate. In the bottom half of the 11th inning. Mahaloff, Chapa, and then the top of the order, Noah Rodriguez, here in the 11th inning. Steps up here. And the pitch from Miles White. It's going to be low there for a ball, 1-0 the count. Mahaloff struggling to start the year, 0-77. 143, the on-base percentage. This 1 ball, no strikes here, and that's a grounder. Salazar coming up and gets it, and 1 away. It's 1 out in the bottom of the 11th now, and that is going to bring up Ryan Chapa.
Number 1, Ryan Chapa.
So Chapa 0 for 2, steps up to the plate here against White. Miles White here. He's pitched 7 innings this year, and that's going to bounce its way. And oh, Salazar comes away with it. Thought it was going to make its way through, and kind of just bounced up there. Salazar gets it 2 down.
Number 10, Noah
2
Rodriguez.
outs now, top of the order now, Noah Rodriguez. That ball looked hot going through there and just kind of puttered out once it got to second there. So 2 outs now for Noah Rodriguez. Salazar, good job of covering territory to get over to it. 2 outs here. First pitch there is a ball, 1-0 the count to Noah Rodriguez. 3:17 now. He's grounded out his last 2 times up. Yeah, the 1-0. That's a ball. 2-0 the count. You got to worry about these 11 inning games when the pitching starting to use pitchers when it's the first game of a 4-game series. And a grounder, Thor over to first. They go in order in the 11th.
No hits.
Let's go to the
No
12th,
errors.
folks.
Nobody else.
Tied at 1. You're watching Saints Baseball on the OLLU Saints Network. So the pitch there, ball, 0-1 the count for Lugo. And 0-2 as Diaz. Longest pitching effort of the year. Out at an inning, just over an inning. And called strike 3.
Number 11,
1 out now.
Kobe Tinsley.
So Kobe Tinsley coming up to the plate here. And the pitch there is a strike. 4 pitches, 4 strikes here for Diaz here at the top of the 12th. That's Kobe Tinsley. It's 0 for 4. And 0 for 2 now on the count. Diaz 2 strikeouts here in an inning and a third. 7 now on the season. That's going to be bouncer. Tyler charging for it. He got him. 2 down. And the top of the order coming up now.
Number 1, Jared Crockett.
So Jared Crockett to the plate, 2 for 3. Has walked twice and struck out. And has singled twice. So he comes up now with no one aboard and 2 outs here in the 12th inning. Checks it. Did he go? Said yes, he did. And 0-1 the count there to Crockett. 3 umpires out here today. A rarity here for us in the Red River. That's 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And time called for a moment there by Crockett. And the pitch from Diaz. There for a strike, and the count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch here for Crockett. And called the ball to count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is strikeout
Nobody left.
number 3 for Diaz. We'll go to the bottom of the 12th, as it is going to be Montejano, Diaz, and Mitchell. You're watching Saints Baseball, the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome, bottom half of the 12th.
15.
Jacob Montejano coming up to the plate. Montejano 0 for 3. Reached on a walk last time up back in the 9th inning. It's the bottom half of the 12th inning now. That's Montejano. First pitch, low ball, 1-0 the count. Jacob now 207 on the year. 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 351. And a home run coming against Oklahoma Wesleyan, a shot to left field. And he'll hold off on that one, and it's going to be called a strike in the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch there from White, a nice pitch dropping in there. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. That one kind of floated up there and got in there, and Montejano left, held off on it. He had gone around and caught that. It might have gone a little distance. But 1 ball, 2 strikes here. That's popped up in the air, foul, back out of play. It's 1-2 the count. Montejano, Diaz, and Mitchell due up. And the 1-2. That's going to find a way to left field. So a single to start things off here in the bottom half of the 12th inning. Saints pick up their third hit of the game now, as Jose Diaz coming up to the plate.
Jose Diaz.
So Diaz steps up with a runner at first, the winning run at first. And if you're a pitcher, how many opportunities do you have to get the win yourself here? So Diaz stepping up. Off night at the plate for Diaz. He's 0 for 3. Did reach on a walk back in the first inning, but has struggled since then. 0 for his last 3 at-bats here. But here now, the runner at first, showing bunt. Keeps it back there. And so ball 1-0 the count. Not sure why using Diaz to bunt, but we'll see here. And that's the reason I'm here and not out there. It's 1 ball, no strikes again, and that's going to hit him. Nope. Said it didn't. Caught the finger and the bat, I guess. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Kept. So the way Diaz looked at him and said he had been hit. Home plate umpire said no. And throw over. It's Montejano back in time. There's White. Tried for the pickoff. One ball, 1 strike here. Showing the bunt. Down, over, and toss over the top. The runner advances to second down. Jacob Mitchell coming to the plate. So Diaz does his job and advances the runner to second.
23.
And that'll bring up Jacob Mitchell to the plate. Mitchell, who had not drawn a walk all year, has walked his last 2. And they're going to do an intentional walk. So 3 walks now here in this game for Jacob Mitchell. 97th for his career. And so that is going to bring up to the plate as Matthew Clark, the sophomore, steps up with runners at first and second now, with 1 out. And the pitch inside, almost hit him. As he falls back there, that's what we call chin music. That's 1 ball, no strikes. Robert Lopez in the on-deck circle. 1 ball, no strike, 1 out. That's off the plate, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out. That's White. Looks back over at second. The pitch. Stays away from that one, 3-0. 3-0 count coming here for Matthew Clark. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Montano at second, Mitchell at first. 3-0 pitch. Watches that one right down the middle. 4 strike, 3-1. So 3 balls and a strike now. Pitch here from White, and that's fouled off, and the count is full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. It's Miles White. Asking for a new ball. White checks the signal. It's at second. 3-2 pitch. Fouled back out of play. So Clark stays alive there. Still 3-2 the count here. And the pitch. Ball 4 and the bases are loaded. And that'll bring up Rollo. The senior catcher, Robert Lopez, comes up to the plate.
Robert Lopez.
So the winning run is 90 feet away as Reese will head out to talk to Miles White. Rollo will wait there. Rollo 206 on the year. 0 for 4 tonight. Rounded out to short in the second, flied to right in the 5th, struck out in the 7th. Into a fielder's choice double play in the 10th. So Rollo. The pitch here from White. Sends that one, and it's going to be caught. Runner tags. Going to be a play at the plate, and it's Saints win it. Saints win it.
Saints win.
2-1. The Saints will win it in 12 innings. Final score there. And they're trying to say, wait, safe, and that's it. So Ottawa University were trying to say that he had left early on the tag there, but he didn't, so it's going to be safe RBI there for Lopez, his 8th of the year. Saints win it 2-1. They go to 5-7 now on the season. Ottawa's going to drop to 7-8 on the year, and we'll be at it again tomorrow. Doubleheader. 2 7-inning doubleheaders. Who knows, maybe longer the way they played tonight. 12 inning.
1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. We just got a correction.
12 innings, so it's going to be 1 o'clock will be start time tomorrow for game 1.
Game 2 will start.
Game 2 will be about 3:30, somewhere in that range. We'll see, but who knows the way it went today. 12-inning thriller. Saints win it. Final score, 2-1. The win goes to Jose Diaz, 1-0 on the season, 2-0 for his career. And that's going to do it from here. Missions Baseball Academy. Saints win it, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's do it again, starting at 1. So long, everybody.